Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Let us not seek the approval of those who despise us, nor the disapproval of those who might have reason to expect more. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are likely to miss the future. In the long history of the world, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. One person can make a difference, and everyone should try. Let us not seek to follow in the footsteps of others, but rather to follow our own path. We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. Mankind must put an end to war, or war will put an end to mankind. We dare not forget today that we are the heirs of that first revolution. Let the world go forth from this time and place to every nation and every city, every hamlet and every home on the earth, that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans, born in this century, tempered by war, disciplined by a hard and bitter peace, proud of our ancient heritage, and unwilling to witness or permit the slow undoing of those human rights to which this nation has always been committed, and to which we are committed today at home and abroad. If we cannot end now our differences, at least we can help make the world safe for diversity. The rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened. Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names. We shall not be judged by the color of our skin, but by the content of our character. The great enemy of the truth is very often not the lie, deliberate, contrived, and dishonest, but the myth, persistent, persuasive, and realistic. The time for hate is over. The time for racial discrimination is over. The time for bigotry is over. The time for building a new country is upon us. We must never forget that all the freedoms we enjoy today were purchased by those who have gone before us. The Chinese used 2 brushstrokes to write the word crisis, one brushstroke for danger, the other for opportunity. Victory has 1,000 fathers, but defeat is an orphan. The only thing that overcomes hard luck is hard work. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. We are not afraid to entrust the future to youth, for in the end, there is no safe depository other than the people themselves. The time for apathy is over. We must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives. Did not pray for easy lives. Pray to be stronger men. Liberty without learning is always in peril, and learning without liberty is always in vain. A man may die, Nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. The life of the arts, far from being an interruption, a distraction in the life of a nation, is very close to the center of a nation's purpose, and is a test of the quality of a nation's civilization. The arts are not a way to make a living, but a way to make a life. The arts enrich our spirits, and that is their value. The greatest leader is the one who has the ability to make others feel that they are part of something important. The best way to appreciate your job is to imagine yourself without one. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. We are all here on earth to help others. The rest is just noise. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds? Who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, nameless, unreasoning, unjustified terror, which paralyzes needed efforts to convert retreat into advance. The Chinese used 2 brushstrokes to write the word crisis, one brushstroke for danger, the other for opportunity. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.